Pregnancy shrinks parts of the brain, leaving permanent etchings postpartum. This script is aimed at an audience with intermediate knowledge of neuroscience, but the concepts are broken down into easy-to-understand terms. Well, hi there. Today, we're exploring something fascinating: how pregnancy can actually change the structure of the brain. Exploding head, you might be surprised to hear that brain volume decreases during pregnancy, but don't worry, it's not a bad thing. In fact, recent research shows that these changes help the brain adapt to motherhood, making a lasting impact long after birth. A study followed individuals during and after pregnancy, using brain scans to track gray matter volume. The findings might change how we think about the brain's plasticity. If you're into neuroscience, psychology, or just curious about how the brain transforms during life stages, this video is for you. Let's dive into the core of this. What do we mean by brain shrinkage during pregnancy? It's not as scary as it sounds. The brain undergoes a process called pruning, where the brain eliminates unnecessary synaptic connections, making way for stronger, more efficient neural pathways. This shrinkage occurs mainly in the gray matter, the part of the brain responsible for things like memory, decision-making, and emotional regulation. 1. Gray matter, the regions of the brain involved in processing information and executing commands. 2. Synaptic pruning, a natural process where the brain reduces unused connections, streamlining cognitive function. 3. Plasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt in response to new experiences. Imagine your brain like a tree. The leaves are your synapses. Each leaf represents a connection between neurons. Over time, your brain trims back the weaker leaves, allowing the stronger branches to grow and thrive. This is similar to what happens during pregnancy, making your brain more efficient. 1. But why would this happen during pregnancy? These changes seem to enhance the brain's ability to care for and respond to a newborn. For example, areas related to social cognition, how we understand others, become more refined. This could help new mothers become more sensitive to their baby's needs. In fact, studies suggest that these permanent etchings remain long after childbirth, enhancing maternal instincts. This research isn't just about gray matter loss, though. The brain is adapting, becoming more specialized for parenting. Researchers even found that these changes may improve emotional processing and social interaction skills, giving new mothers a better ability to bond with their babies. Let's take a moment to visualize how this process might affect decision-making and emotional regulation. Here's a simple hands-on activity you can try to test your brain's adaptability. You'll need 2 sets of cards. On one, write different scenarios a parent might face, like a baby crying in the middle of the night, or trying to feed them. On the other set, write different emotions, like calm, frustration, or confusion. Mix the cards up and randomly draw one scenario and one emotion. Try to figure out how your brain might quickly adapt to the situation. So, what can we take away from this? Pregnancy doesn't just affect the body, it leaves a lasting imprint on the brain. These changes, while initially reducing gray matter volume, actually fine-tune the brain for the demands of motherhood. It's an incredible example of how adaptable and plastic our brains are throughout life. The brain shrinks during pregnancy due to synaptic pruning, focusing on gray matter. 1. These changes help new mothers become more responsive and emotionally attuned to their baby. 2. The effects of these changes may last for years, enhancing maternal instincts. 3. Understanding these changes helps us appreciate how complex and adaptive the brain is, and how significant life experiences, like pregnancy, can reshape its very structure. If you enjoyed this dive into neuroscience and want to learn more about how the brain changes in different stages of life, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Belle got questions about brain plasticity or pregnancy? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to respond. Also, let me know what topics you'd like me to cover next, whether it's related to brain development, memory,